Hello everyone and welcome to the course Software Engineering. I am Mrs. D.D. Pawar, lecturer Information Technology Department, KKWAK Polytechnic Nashik, and today I am going to introduce you all to the basics of software. So let's start with our tutorial. The contents of today's tutorial are the definition of software, the characteristics of a software and types of software. Firstly, we will see what is a software. A software is basically a product that the software professionals build and then support over the long term. A software consists of three important things, in which the first is instruction, or we can also call it as computer program, that is when executed provides desired functions, features and performance to the users. The next thing is data structures that enable the programs to adequately store and manipulate the information. And the third one is documentation, which describes the operation and use of the programs. Then the characteristics of software. These are the various characteristics of a software which each and every software can have. The first characteristic is the software is developed or engineered. It is not manufactured in the classical sense, which has quality problem. Which means that basically whenever the software is made, it is developed or engineered by some software professionals, and it is not manufactured in any workshop or any shop. We write the code, we run the code, and we develop the software. It is as simple as that. The second characteristic is software doesn't wear out, but it deteriorates due to change, which means that the software cannot be teared off like a paper, or it cannot be failed like any hardware device or any other equipment in your home or any home appliances, but it can deteriorate. That means it can change or it can have the effects of various environmental functions on the software or the system which uses the software. The next characteristic of software is that the software continues to be custom built. Modern reusable components encapsulate data and processing into software parts to be reused by different programs. The examples are graphical user interface, window, pull down menus in library, etc. Here we can see some properties of a good software. That means whenever a software is developed, these can be considered as the properties of good software. In that, the first is operational. This property tells us how well the software works in operations. That means whenever the software is actually developed and given to the client for working, then the good software will show its effect in its working. The next property is transitional. This aspect is important when the software is moved from one platform to another. That means the quality of good software is that it can be platform independent, so that whenever the client moves the software from one operating system to another, it will be no issue for that software. And the third important property is maintenance of a software. This aspect briefs about how well a software has the capabilities to maintain itself in the ever-changing environment. So these are the properties of good software which makes the software a good one for use to the clients. Then comes the types or categories of software. In general, there are various types of softwares which are divided in these categories. The first one is software. The system software is a software which is having programs returned to service other programs The example of system software is operating system, a compiler or editors. Then comes real-time software. The software that monitors or analyzes the real-world events as they occur is called real-time software. The example is weather forecasting softwares. Then the third category is application software. These are the standalone programs that solve a specific business need. It is having variety of examples like transaction processing, sales processing or any other software. The next category is engineering or scientific software. These are characterized by number crunching algorithms. The examples include CAD, simulation softwares, etc. The next is embedded software, which resides within a product or a system. Example is keypad control of a microwave oven, digital function of a dashboard display in a car. Next category is product line software, which is designed to provide a specific capability for use by many different customers. Examples are word processing software, graphics softwares, and database management softwares. The next category is web based software. The web pages retrieved by a browser are software that incorporates executable instructions and data. The example is all the websites that we can view or visit on internet. And the last category of software is AI or artificial intelligence, in which the software uses non-numerical algorithm to solve complex problem. It is having the examples like robotics, expert system, pattern recognition, and gameplay. So, to sum up this tutorial, we have seen the definition of software. Then there are three important characteristics of software. The three properties of good software are also discussed by us, which makes the software a good software. And then in the last, we have seen various types of softwares. So whenever we develop any kind of software, it comes in the categories discussed by me in the tutorial. Thank you for watching this video and